Free hand. We're gonna start in the same place, start in the same place again. Which way you think it's gonna fall off? You think? Back the same way. The same way. It changed. It changed. Why? Because tiny variations of. If you know the movie, leave a comment down below because I would like to know. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be another reaction video on the Say Cheese YouTube channel. And it's going to be about none other than your boy 6ix9ine and how these streamers are making more money than rappers. Let's see. I think he said Neon is making more money than 21 Savage. So this should be quite interesting. So go ahead and get settled in. Make sure you like, sub to the channel, leave a comment. Let's get to this video, y'all. Let's go.
Streamers. So streaming is the new thing. Do you feel like rap is like now it used to be?
You know why? I'm gonna tell you. Streamers are making more money than rappers. They cooler to the kids than rappers. You know why? Because these streamers are themselves, right? You could look at them as lame. You could look at them as corny. You could look at a nigga like Neon, right? Just say, I'm gonna use Neon because he's a cool ass kid. You could look at Neon like this glasses, skinny, scrawny, fucking lame nigga making more money than
I'm
21
not familiar
Savage?
with Neon.
Like, yes, he's making way more money than this nigga. Like, you know what I mean? And that's facts. That shit just hurt a lot of feelings right now. Yes, this kid, these streamers are making more money than these niggas. Why? Because kids is looking at him like, that could be me. They feel more relatable to a kid saying, like, oh my God, I want to jerk off, right? Like little lame shit, like, but they could be kids, they could be them and not have to do this. Like yeah, bro, like, shit crazy, like, we don't have to be, that's lame. These kids is really themselves, like, you know what I mean? Like.
Yeah, I would agree that we are in the day and age of the streamer. The streamer, I mean, you got the rapper, the streamer, the actor. The streamers are where it's at right now. They are running the show. You know what I mean? And so, like he just stated, streamers are more relatable than rappers. Usually with rappers, they have to give off this persona of coming from the hood and having it hard and things like that, because that has been the image that has been sold for 20 plus years of the rapper. You know, don't get me wrong. You have your J. Cole's and your Kendrick Lamar's and guys like that that are more on the conscious side of rap and things like that, which is cool. But there's far less of them and more guys like this one here, 6ix9ine. And even though, I mean, 6ix9ine, he wasn't really out there banging for real, he embraces that. You know, he projects that. So streamers don't got to do all of that. And plus, streamers, they are more marketable than, say, a rapper. It's only but so much marketing you can do because of this thug persona that's a lot of them tend to give off. Like, see, Drake was a cool blend because he can give you that, but then he also had that poster boy image where he can do commercials and stuff like that, and he was marketable in that way. I don't know about now, but streamers, you know, usually they can come off clean cut, things like that. Not to say they can't get crazy and do, you know, whatever, but no.
So that's why the streamers, because these is real organic, genuine personalities, charismatic. You could look at them lame, but that's not your gen. That's why they making money.
So you feel like they making more than A-list rappers right now?
For sure, for sure. You think? All right, give me an A-list rapper right now.
Drake.
Drake. You think him and Speed making the same amount of money? I'm gonna give you that. Drake and Speed. Who you think making more money right now?
Drake.
How? Off music?
He just did a tour. I don't know how good his OVO merch is doing.
They get Speed with the fucking Sheik of Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, I would imagine that that bag is different for Speed, and he's in Africa right now, going crazy, doing his thing. You know, shout outs to Speed. Yeah, I would imagine his bag is kind of crazy, and this doesn't necessarily include sponsorships, endorsements. I was on one of his streams a couple weeks back, and he got his own skin in the Fortnite game. Now, I know that's not really a big deal to some people, but for him, that's a milestone to be in a game that is very popular amongst the streaming community, to have your own skin and things like that. So he's definitely making moves. So this isn't to say Drake doesn't have money. I know that he had a partnership with Stake, which is the online gambling company. I don't know what that bag is like for Drake, but I know he's not making a lot of money in music. I don't know if he owns his masters, his publishing, but Speed is definitely getting to that bag.
Put it like this: why? Just comparing the two should say what nigga it's Speed, a nigga that gets in front of a camera, bro.
Drake though, his catalog. You know how much streams he does?
That's cool, bro.
I know he may not own his music.
All right, cool.
But he's recouped.
No, that's cool. But bro, imagine putting a 10-year amount of work in, right? Take Care, Marvin's Room, One Dance, all that shit, and a kid comes out of fucking Cleveland, Ohio, just fucking doing backflips in his living room. That's what I do, bro. I talk facts, bro.
You think Speed has more money than Drake?
Nah, I'm not saying that. I said ain't making the same amount of money right now. Put it like this: Stream gonna get an endorsement. How much Drake will get paid for a show? Just say 250,000, 500,000, a million, whatever.
Drake probably get 2-3 million a show.
Okay. I say Speed. I know niggas right now in online casinos that's making $1 million a month. You know, Stake,
Yeah, I just said that.
Woobat, all these casinos making $1 million a month. Streamers.
Yeah, I know XQC, he's another streamer. I don't follow him, but I'm familiar with him. I know he's got a deal over at Stake and he's getting money. I think he's got a net worth of 550 million I saw on a video. So yeah, man, these streamers are getting to the money. Now, I don't know how long this gold rush is going to last before it dies down, because as we know, all good things must come to an end. So right now, it is definitely a streamer's world. And even some of these musicians are trying to get in on streaming and master the craft and do a lot of this because the music ain't moving like that. You know what I mean?
I'm telling you, bro.
Why haven't you ever just been like, yo, because you're entertaining, you have a fan base. Why won't you ever just full-time go in?
Because I'm going to jail, nigga. Why would I go full-time right now? 9 days left.
I'm talking about when you come home.
Oh, yeah, hell yeah. You know me. I'm doing that for sure. For sure.
DDG tried to give Blueface the game, but Blueface said, is this a trend? It's going to die out. Streamers going to...
He's bugging. It's not going to die out. Now, will it slow down? Yeah, absolutely. All of the money that you would be making in streaming, it might slow up because they're going to try to figure out how they can get their hands in the pot and get more of your earnings. So I could see that being a thing, but it dying out, nah. He just doesn't have, or rather he hasn't mastered the art of streaming. Blueface, that is.
To die out.
Then listen to Blueface. You want to listen to Blueface? I'm not listening to that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and streaming is like these, like, remember, I fucking walk so these niggas can run. I'm the king of content, bro.
You think Speed is bigger than Casanet?
Hell yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
you know
now.
That. I don't know why you asked that.
Because, no, I mean...
Who you think bigger?
I think Speed is bigger internationally. But I think...
What the fuck? So we talking about nationwide? You want to be big in America, or you want to be big America, Japan, Europe, Africa, South America? Be honest.
Speed.
Come on, bro. We asking questions and setting... We know Speed bigger than Kyle. Like, come on, like...
Yeah. Speed, he's out of here. You know what I mean? He's touring in Africa and getting a lot of love and praise. Now, this isn't to say that, you know, Kai Cenat doesn't have his following. But ever since, you know, he cut his hair, some would probably say some of his aura went away. And it doesn't help that all the jokes he's been receiving for looking like the diddler and stuff like that didn't help his cause either. And so, yeah. And then he's on this mental health kick. He's got this girlfriend who's apparently messing around with NBA YoungBoy. I don't get that. And so it's just a lot of dark clouds around Kai Cenat right now. And he just needs to get away from that and get back on his square. You know what I mean? Like, he definitely got to get back on his square. But yeah, Speed is bigger than Kai. Pause.
Like, we know that.
What advice do you have for him? He just broke up. He just made the tweet about his girl. He's saying that he's never getting in another relationship again. Don't tell me you know his girl, bruh.
First of all, yeah, cheat first so it won't hurt as much. Cheat first. When you so in love, you like, nah, this my baby. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, you gotta understand, bro. Like,
come on, get your thought out.
Advice you could give these, like, nigga, you fuck. How old is he? Like 24?
Yeah.
Nigga, come to Miami, nigga. Come to Miami. Go to Brickell. Go to downtown. Like, you in love with a fucking, like, she not even top 10, nigga. Nigga, this bitch is coming straight off the boat that's fire, nigga. You want a bitch that not, you paying the same amount, nigga.
So what he's saying is basically he needs to just get him a chick off the boat. He needs to get him a, what did Eddie Murphy say? He needs to get him a bush bitch. That's what he needs to do. You know what I mean? Who don't know a lick of English, who, you know, just happy to be in America is what he's basically saying. I'm just playing around, y'all. But yeah, I wouldn't necessarily say just give up on the whole girlfriend thing, my guy. She just wasn't the one. She just wasn't the one.
Come right here to Miami, nigga. You gonna find yourself a girl. She gonna be a hoe, but
I was gonna say Miami ain't a good idea.
A she not from Miami, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Basically, he's telling him he should also have fun. Just have fun, man. You know, don't take any of this serious right now. You're young. You got your whole life ahead of you. You're making money. You know what I mean? Just get you a chick for the moment. You know, I think that's his message that he's trying to convey here, Mr. 6ix9ine.
Why they broke up? Something about the NBA YoungBoy shit, right?
Something about YoungBoy.
She probably got herpes. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you crying over a bitch with herpes. Like, shit crazy. Crying for the bumps. She said that's a flare-up. Nigga said I miss my little flare-up.
Yo, last thing, the Mexican community, like, how do they consider you like when you cooperated? How did that work out, you know, in the Mexican community?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what you mean, Mexican community, like the like what? Like
this Hispanics.
Like I said, I just think, I don't know how to answer that question, because I don't think, I think everybody, not just the Mexican community, everybody see the real facts of it, but like I said, right message, wrong messenger. I could tell you right now that you got a Yankee hat on, and if you don't like me, you like, nah, bro, it's a Met hat. Like, people can't see you. All right, so people can see me. If I don't like you, like, if I don't like say cheese and you tell me, yo, bro, that's definitely camouflage pants, right? Like, bro, they not camouflage, bro. These not fucking no army pants. This is, what's the other shit? The tree shit? Tree camo. No, not tree camo. It's another type of pattern. No, the fucking, when the rednecks, they wear, the rednecks wear the type of, huh? Carhartt? Yeah. All right, let me give another example. I don't like you, right? And you tell me, yo, your shirt blue and yellow. It's the right message, but the wrong message. I don't fuck with you, so I'm gonna tell you, no, nigga, this is blue and gold. That's not yellow, nigga, this is gold, bro. So like I said, I think everybody sees 6ix9ine and they know the facts, right? But whole cooperation was like, why be loyal to niggas that's not loyal to him, right? Why can I say, yo, but fuck the streets, these niggas not loyal to me, so should I be loyal to them and take 47 years? Y'all know the facts. Y'all know everything that happened to me during that case. Why I gotta be loyal to niggas that wasn't loyal to me? Why can I say fuck the streets? This shit just bring us traumatized us in pain. Right? But it's right message, wrong messenger. So if you don't like me, no matter what I say, you just gonna ignore it. You're gonna try your hardest to be like, no, 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 no. It's it's what I want to believe. You know what I mean? So, like I said, I feel like the Mexican community, everybody see the facts, right? They see the facts, and it's just if you choose to want to hear it and want to believe it. You know what I mean?
Why is there a lack of stars in hip hop now?
Like a what?
Lack of superstars.
Well, I could tell you why. Because everybody sounds the same. Nobody is original. There's nothing that is organic about rap. Now, I will say that depending on your ears and what you prefer to listen to, there are some good rappers out there. I'm going to throw Currency in there, Primo Rice, Larry June, Boldy James, Benny the Butcher, the Griselda Crew, West Side Gun, Conway the Machine, Rome Streets, Rock Marciano. Who else I'm going to throw in there? That whole movement, Jay Worthy, them are the rappers that I primarily listen to. If you go on my Spotify, that's like my rotation. Now, this isn't to say I don't listen to, more mainstream when I'm just in that mode and that feeling, but that's really what it is. Why you don't see a lot of rap stars anymore, because people are tired of the same sound. They're tired of the energy draining that comes with that. You know what I mean? That's just my opinion. Yeah, it's just, there's nothing really in the mainstream part of rap that people want to hear. I mean, that situation with Kendrick Lamar and Drake was the most excitement that mainstream hip hop has had in a very long time. And we've seen what that did. That basically put a stain on Drake. Not to say that he still ain't who he is, but for the longest, Drake has been the one running it. He was the guy that everybody ran to for a feature because they knew if they get on a Drake feature, or they get a Drake feature rather, they going up after that. And that is not the case anymore. Fetty Wap just got out of jail, so I'm sure you can hear it all on social media now. I've even been seeing it that they just ready for some music. They ready to bring back 2016. Everybody's talking about 2026 going to be 2016 again. So does this mean Fetty Wap about to be out here? Are we about to be on the Pokemon Go again? Like, what we about to be doing in 2026?
There's literally, you got YoungBoy doing this thing, Playboy Cardi. Is Yeet a superstar?
Who?
Yeet.
Yeah, I think Yeet up there. Cause remember, he got a whole bunch of little white kids that's fucking. Like, I feel like all the Playboy Cardi's fans is Yeet fans, right? Like that. What they call their music? Opium.
Mm-hmm.
Like little rage music, like like little white boys with skateboard shirts and skateboards, fucking doing skateboard tricks.
Yeah.
Going to their shows, cracking open beers and shit. Like,
is Gunna a superstar?
I think Gunna's a superstar in like the hip hop.
Yeah, Gunna, yeah.
Yes.
Why is there no new superstars?
For like niggas like 21 Savage, Young Thug, all these fake hypocrite street niggas, right? Fucked up the game. I think the world is now realizing, the industry is like, yo, these niggas fucked up the game, fucked up the rules, because now we're seeing it with our own eyes, clear as day, transparent, like literally mirror reflection. Like, we see the hypocrisy, right? That's how you say it?
Hypocrisy.
Hypocrisy in the rap game. These niggas is fucking lying. These niggas is bending the rules and breaking it when it's convenient for their friends. So we condemn others, but so now the lack of superstars, because these niggas they made the rap game want to be too tough, acting too tough, too gangster, too cool. It just made the shit whack, cause the niggas like, man, y'all niggas not even like that. I just performed in Young Thug's face. You see that? I came out, I walked Jake Paul out, and I performed in this nigga's face, nigga.
I seen that, yeah.
Well, Young Thug is probably not trying to go back to jail after being locked up for however long he's been locked up. So he's got to be careful, hands off, so he can't probably put hands on you because he don't got time to be catching no case. And not that he should be doing that anyway. I mean, his focus should be trying to evolve as a person and maybe find a new voice in this industry if there's one to be found. 21 Savage, I don't really listen to 21 like that. But, I mean, hey, like he said, you know, rap for the most part has been doused in negativity for quite a while now. And we already got enough stuff in the negative space, if you will, when it comes to life. You got to pay bills. This can't get paid. That can't get paid. You can't. It's a lot of negativity already going on in the world itself. And so the last thing you want is to be listening to some new artists that's just on that tip all the time. Now, I know sometimes we as listeners of music, we want that moment to just rage out and have a moment, but not every day, man. Not every day.
If, what happened to all this street? All that shit go out the window. Yeah, you on probation. What, you scared to go to jail, nigga?
That's
Jump,
exactly
nigga.
what it is.
I thought it was, if we all go to jail, whoop-de-doo. What happened, nigga? Jump on that ring and punch me in my face. What happened, nigga? Not like that. These niggas is not like that.
All right, y'all. So that's going to be the end of the video. It's a pretty good one. It was a little everywhere. They touched on the whole streaming part for a moment, so we did get that information. But yeah, streamers are definitely running up a bag. You know what I'm saying? I probably might get into streaming as well. I don't know exactly what I will be doing because I don't really game like that. I mean, I'm a casual gamer. I used to game heavy when I was a child, when games were simplistic, where you didn't need all of these different downloads and updates and just a whole bunch of packs, where you could just play the game. Whatever was on the game when you bought it is what you had, and that was it. Not all this other extra stuff. So it would be a lot to get me to start gaming, but that was a good video. That was a really good video. Shout outs to 6ix9ine and Say Cheese for this great content. It's a great conversation to have. Y'all let me know down in the comments what y'all think about all of this. What you think about streaming. Is it going to be here for the long haul? Is it just a fad? Like Blueface said. Y'all let me know. Make sure you sub to the channel, like the video, and it's Robbie, and we out.